Hello and welcome to Barcelona for round 7 of the 2026 IndyCar season. It's already over the halfway mark for this year, for the last year of the IndyCars, and we have 10 laps around Circuit de Catalunya today with our 22 drivers, which are all through the season here with us. And we will take a look now at our top 3 currently in point standings. There we have Scott Dixon in the blue and orange Honda. He is currently leading with a gap of 10 points in front of second place car David Malukas, who switched teams for this season, and it's working really well so far here in the number 12 machine. And in third place currently Scott McLaughlin. He's starting in 20th position, so far back will be tough for him to get some good points. The top 8 is followed then with below in 4th, 5th for Lundgaard. Then comes Rosenqvist, Bauer and Rasmussen in 8th place currently. And the cars now roll off to the formation lap, and we will take a look at the starting order for event number 7. In row 1 we have Kaio Collet on pole next to Kyle Kirkwood, and row 2 for Marcus Ericsson and for Rinus VeeKay. Row 3 for David Malukas and for Christian Rasmussen. And in row 4 we have Christian Lundgaard next to Stingray Robb. Then row 5 for Kevin Simpson and Louis Foster. Row 6 for Beto Award, and he's standing next to Felix Rosenqvist. Then it's Joseph Newgarden and Scott Dixon, and Devlin DiFrancesco starting next to Alexander Rossi. In the next row, it's Alex Below and Mike Schumacher. And then it's Marcus Armstrong starting next to Scott McLaughlin. And in the last row, we have Santino Ferrucci starting next to Will Bauer. But now, let's take a look at 10 laps around this race course. We are green here in Spain. Kaio Collet, the boy that got a good start. He's leading in front of Kyle Kirkwood. In third, it's a battle between Ericsson and VeeKay for third place. They touch, they collide, it's already a crash. In lap 1, contact between Ericsson and VeeKay, and they are both out of this event already. It took us 4 turns, 4 corners until the first drama, and I think Malukas, the second placed car in the championship, got also involved. Let's see once again. And let's look at this crash once again. We know there is a touch between Ericsson and VeeKay. VeeKay goes to the inside, and I think there's a touch with Malukas. It is. There is a touch with Malukas, and so Malukas is in the pits. He will start far back in the field now. 1 lap down. And already drama, and 8 more laps to come. We are back green with Collet and Kirkwood still in row 1. Oh, now it was close between those two, but Kaio Collet once again got the better exit out of turn number 2, and he's leading in front of Kirkwood. 3rd Rasmussen, 4th Lundgaard, 5th for Robb. Kirkwood now really close. Behind we see Lundgaard. Lundgaard attacking Rasmussen for 3rd place. And so the Arrow McLaren driver is now by, and also Kevin Simpson in the number 8 machine in the red right. Number 8 car. He is also up 1 spot against Stingray Robb. Kirkwood close behind Kaio Collet, maybe into the number 2, no move done. The Brazilian rookie in his first season is defending hard against Kyle Kirkwood, who is already a multiple race winner in this series. Battle also for 4th place between Rasmussen and Simpson. There we have that, but now there's a move already. Kirkwood by Collet. This was a great move from the American, and he's now leading this run in front of Collet. Lundgaard still in 3rd place. Is it still Rasmussen in 4th? Let's wait and see. But we have a new leader going here over the start-finish line, and still Rasmussen in 4th place. He's fighting between Kevin and Simpson. So keep an eye also on this battle behind there in the background. Because now there's a move. There was the move from Simpson. I called it already that this is a close battle, and now Simpson up to 4th place. Rasmussen, the Danish driver, back in 5th. Also now battle heating up between Colette and Lungard. I think Lungard wants by Colette get really fast because Lungard wants to chase down Kirkwood for the race win. There is the move. There was the expected move from Christian Lungard, and he is now by Caio Collet, who is still in third place. This would be an amazing result for the rookie. So let's wait and see how he can finish this one off, because now I think Kyffrin Simpson, who is already in his second year, will chase him down. So now let's take a look. If Lungard can catch up to Kirkwood, this could be a battle for the win. Let's take a look. So far Lungard has 3 victories in his career, Kirkwood 2. Kirkwood won at Martinsville and in Texas. And for Lungard it was wins also at Texas, at the Imagine Raceway, and also one big victory in the PCS 500. Of course, Colette still in third. This would be the first win for him, but I think this will be a tough one to chase because the base so far is really fast for Kirkwood and for Lungard, and also for Beto Award, who is moving up the positions in the background. The Mexican driver with a bad season so far, but maybe he can turn this season in a good one. So now we see that Lungard is closer to Kirkwood. Maybe this could mean now we have the battle for the win. This could be the deciding one in this race here in Barcelona. Lungard goes to the inside. They are side by side through turn number 8, and Lungard goes by Kirkwood. What an overtake from the Danish driver, and he is now leading this race in front of Kirkwood. Kirkwood still close behind in second place. Can he make a move into turn number 11? No move done right now for Kirkwood, still in second place. They are now on the start finish line. They are side by side into turn number 1 maybe. Let's see. Lungard has the better line, better exit, and so the Danish driver still leads this race in the Aero McLaren number 7 car. Kirkwood in second place. Colette still in third. Battle also maybe behind, but there is the move for Kirkwood. In the grass. Lungard is in the grass. He still is in second place. This was a close one. There's now side by side once again. Kirkwood with the better line. Lungard not giving up the position, but now he needs to. And Kirkwood leads this race in front of Lungard. Lungard now in second place once again. He wants to get by Kirkwood, maybe one last chance or what. Now up in fourth place. But the real battle is clearly here behind, between Kirkwood and Lungard. Let's see if Lungard can make one more move. He goes to the inside. What a great move from Lungard. He is now back in the lead of the race, and Kirkwood now has not much opportunities left. He goes to the inside. He goes right. He gets out of the race. He collides with the wall, and he's out. And Christian Lungard is in the lead. 1 corner to go. Christian Lungard is the winner in Barcelona. What a great one. What a great one here in Barcelona. And drama for Kyle Kirkwood, who is out of the race in the third last corner of the racetrack. He dive bombed into the inside, got on the grass there, no braking left, wants to turn in, but there is the wall already. And so game over. Lungard wins in front of Colette and Award. And for the point standings, this is also very interesting. Dixon leads still. He has a gap now of 15 points in front of Christian Lungard, who is in second. Below third, then McLaughlin. Melukas drops to fifth. Rosenquist is in sixth. Rasmussen in seventh. Great season so far for the Danish driver. And Newgarden is up in 8th place. 9th for Will Bauer. 10th for Colette, the rookie. Still in the top 10 now. Foster 11th. Then Simpson, Schumacher, Armstrong. Beto Award moves up to 15. Finally, a good one for him at Ericsson in 16th. And then from places 17 to 22, there are 6 drivers which are now eliminated from contention of the championship. Kirkwood is eliminated. This is a tough one for him. No championship here in this season. Rossi also, Di Francesco, Ferrucci, VK, and Rob. So 6 drivers are out of contention. 16 still in, and we have 3 more IndyCar events next run on the Austrian street course. Until then, bye-bye.